Hey guys, this is Tony with Inner Geek Designs, back to you with another Inner Geek podcast. Today I'm going to talk to you about what is the graphic design industry going to look like in 2018 as a whole. So, it's the beginning of the year, the holiday's over. I hope you had a great holiday. 2018's here. Hope everyone's ready to take on the year and make it the best year they can. But everyone in the beginning of the year starts looking at the year and say, okay, I want to tackle this, I want to tackle that. I want to make sure that this year's the best year I can make it. But they never look at the industry they're in and say, well, how is it going to shift? How is it going to change? How is it going to differ? What is going to come out that could replace my job, that may not replace my job if I have the steps in place to make sure it happens? So that's what we're going to talk about today. A few things I think that are going to happen in the graphic design industry in 2018. I think this is going to be the year, everyone said it, has said it, and will keep saying it. It's the year that print design is going to die. It's been on the chopping block for years, but I think this is the year it's going to finally just die. Not die completely, but become so niche that it's not even taught in schools anymore. Some of the print shops that I use locally here in Charlotte, they are starting to even step away from having a print service. They are starting to become a full marketing service to their clients. So one of them, they used to only specialize in printing. Then they started specializing in doohickeys and doodads, things that you have on your desk, giveaway type ideas. Then they started adding branding, logo design, graphic design, web design, all these other skills that they needed to add just to stay relevant and stay afloat. So I think print design is on its last leg finally. Thank God it's on its last leg, but it will be niched. It will still exist in some form. People are still going to need business cards. No matter what everyone tells you, if someone tells you business cards are dead, smack them. They're lying to you. They will be around. Brochures are still going to exist, but those are even becoming digital items now. It's going to become more trade show items, even though trade shows are dying also. But more smaller items, or bigger items, honestly. Like if you go into the place I work at, we did a huge artwork project there, and that was a pretty big project. It was tens of thousands of dollars to get it done, and it's with the smallest artwork hanging on that wall is 1 foot by 1 foot, and it goes all the way up to a whole wall. So that's, I think, print design as a whole is dead. It'll become niched to a point where it doesn't really even matter. Some other things I'm thinking about that I'm looking at in the design industry is that logo design is just going to become booming. It's become like this thing that everyone thinks that, well, I can do it. I can make a logo. I see logos all the time. And that's true, you can make a logo, but can you make a good logo? I think good logo designers are going to step up and make a whole new way that logos look. I think it's going to be, people are going to finally, like this generation of designers are going to learn how to make iconic designs that stay relevant forever. Like the AT&T logo, whatever you feel about AT&T, the logo's great. The Apple logo, everyone points at that. So we're going to find these designers to start to show up that make these great logos. Another thing I keep thinking about in the design industry as I see it grow and change and blossom is I see in all these Facebook groups of graphic designers that there's these people that can open up Photoshop and they call themselves graphic designers. Now, you are a graphic something, I would say you're a photo manipulator or a graphic artist, not a graphic designer, but that's just me. I think that level of people and the people on Fiverr are going to start dropping off in popularity. I think what's going to happen is people are going to start smarting up and say, well, I could spend $5 over here and get an okay logo, or I could go to this guy, spend a couple grand and not have to keep redesigning my logo, keep redoing my marketing material, keep reinventing my company each time I realize that this logo is crap that I paid for. So I think that's going to happen. I think overall, though, 2018, it's going to be one of the biggest years in total for graphic design. It is just going to keep growing and growing and growing and growing and not stop. Because people are finding this industry and they're realizing, shit, I can make money just making graphics? Yes, but you got to know the business end on the other half of it. So guys, I think that's going to do it for this one. Bella's looking at me like she needs to go to bed or potty. I don't know which one it is. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.